Now, ladies and gentlemen, CSGO's longest stretch without any sort of content whatsoever. As of today, it's been 197 days since CSGO's last substantial update, that being some sort of case or a capsule, not being any sort of major release. The past few months, with the player base growing, the skins market growing as well, more than it ever has before, people are really wanting, have been hoping, copium and hopium, for some sort of CSGO operation, or at least some sort of update, maybe some communication from the devs, and well, we haven't received any of that. This really isn't a new conversation, but for the new people to the scene and maybe don't understand how CSGO, mainly the devs, work, I'm going to reiterate that for today's video. This is pretty much stemming by a couple of tweets from some pretty big names in the CSGO community, and well, quite frankly, I very well agree with them. It's also some information that you might be shocked to see. Today, I want to discuss some of the reasons for this. Can we expect something soon? And does Valve even care about CSGO anymore?
Now, today's video sponsor is, of course, SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is currently the easiest and also fastest way you can buy, but most importantly, trade your CSGO skins. All you have to do is make sure you have your trade link, and on your first trade, if you have a leftover balance, it goes towards your current balance that can be used the next time you end up trading skins. It has 3 ways you can inspect, but most importantly has a very in-depth inspect feature that you can see corners on a karambit, for an example, that you can't really see otherwise unless you have the item in-game. If you end up topping up your balance, make sure to use promo code MANDO to get up to a 35% deposit bonus and a free $5 on the first trade.
So like we said at the beginning, it's been 197 days from this calculation since the last case or big update added to the game. The last case that was released was the recoil case on July 1st of 2022. We are now currently on July 13th of 2023. It's coming up on 200 days, which is one of the longest stretches I've seen, and I've been in the scene for almost 10 years, at least playing the game. So what sparked this entire video and this conversation for today was a tweet from Avengar and Anomaly over on Twitter. Links to them in the description. Avengar tweeted out on January 12th, 2023, it's been almost 200 days since we got new skins. And that, of course, was the recoil case. It was pretty good, and there was only 2 big case releases last year in 2022. Now, the reasons for that, I'm not 100% sure. Most people are kind of assuming they're working on something bigger, like Source 2 or some sort of operation, but I'm not really sure that's the case either, and well, that's what we're going to hop into. Anomaly replied to this tweet saying the most recent case was released on July 1st, 2022, 197 days ago. This is one of the longest skin droughts we've had in a while. Not only that, but it seems Valve have completely forgotten the Rio sticker sale, which is still going on, even though the event ended 2 months ago. So yeah, that's also something to note. Talked about this in Manda Monday and some other commentaries. Rio are the least applied, the least interested, and the lowest bought stickers we've had in CSGO in almost the past 5 years. Reasons for that, there's a lot of other options, a lot of better ones for a lot cheaper as well, but with these being the least bought, you would assume they get pulled from the shop, but that's not really the case. Valve wants to milk every dollar they have out of them, 75% off sale or not. Reasons I think they haven't removed these capsules yet are I think they're mainly waiting for some sort of new release, that being a case or maybe the one-off sticker capsule like a community one we have every couple years. They're going to want to get rid of that, so you have the main limelight on the new items, so people are going to be forced to go buy that versus older things. This is the biggest stretch without any word or any actual content we've had in years. Feels like 2015 to 2017 all over again, where they just don't care. And well, that's where I'll start. Their tendencies right now where they don't update or talk to the community has also happened in the past. This isn't something brand new. What they've done in the past and what they've done this past year is they don't have any big sort of update, don't talk to the community whatsoever. They'll add some sort of sticker capsule, like the boardroom sticker capsule they did in 2022, a couple cases here and there, just the one-off thing, maybe a music kit, and add or remove a map that we've maybe already played in the past or one that the community doesn't really care about because they don't talk to us. And that exactly happened this past year, which leads me to think we're not going to get anything big anytime soon. Why is this happening? I'll firstly start off with the cheating situation. This has been bad for pretty much all of CSGO's history, the launch of the game up until now. Just recently, 2 known devs have left the company, and it's very hard to think for them being there for 7 years, they left for other reasons rather than just wanting to move on in life. Yes, sure, people after being in a company for 7 years want to move on, do something different, but with how bad CSGO is going, the direction they're going anyway, and how they don't fix things like the cheating situation, it makes people think, including myself. I think they left personally due to less people motivated to work on CS, especially the anti-cheat. Same thing could go with CSGO updates. It's been a well-known thing in the community for a very long time that Valve employees are allowed to work on what they want when they want. That's why TF2, Left 4 Dead, Half-Life, and maybe even now CSGO are dead and pretty much left to rot. The only reason I think CSGO is still here is, well, the community makes the most sense. There's no other game like it, especially the skins market. Another reason why is, well, there's a pretty big saying out there, if it ain't broke, don't fix, and well, that's another reason. With no updates, player numbers and sales for CSGO have never been higher. The skins market grew this past year more than any other time before. Another reason for you, Valve is a software company more than a game developer now. They don't really make games as much at this point. They're more focused on things like the Steam Deck, the Steam VR headsets, more so into the motion capture and software design and making consoles type of thing. I think that's their future anyway. Let's just say they do release a case or an operation. Oversaturation and overinvestment would happen a lot more than it's happened before. Part of the reason why I don't think we've gotten an operation is they're waiting for the player base to go down. If we got one right now, you'd have 1.1 million people playing at the bare minimum. Maybe add another 300 to 400,000 out of that. That's crazy. Skins would get devalued. Older skins would go down because there'd be so many newer ones. People just wouldn't notice or care about the older ones. Now, numbers behind that I can't exactly explain, but you kind of get the picture. Where do I think CSGO is going this year? What is going to happen now? So I've been pretty vocal about this the past few months. You know, I've seen so many people milk the point of an operation coming out. That's obviously been proven not to happen. I think we're in for a pretty dry year, same as last. I think there's going to be minimal content. I think this year's an operation gap year, and we'll probably get, you know, one-off, maybe two-off sticker capsules like the community one, maybe another boardroom type of sticker capsule, and maybe 1 to 2 different cases. Source 2 at this point we know is on the way. It's been talked about, leaked, data mined, and discussed more than it ever has before. Dating all the way back to late 2016, early 2017, that's what, if I had to guess, and many other people, are what the devs are working on. The CSGO team is small, and they want to polish that so it doesn't break the game. If the community gets mad and leaves over some sort of sticker being broken, how do you think they'd be if their skins disappeared or didn't look very similar to how it did before in the Source 1 or current build of CS? Those are my thoughts on CSGO updates coming in 2023, why we haven't gotten any, and of course expecting something soon. Let me know what you guys think. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.